beginning to see something about you. You know what? You have no sense of humor.
What?
That's right. You're devoid of humor.
My friends say I have a very good sense of humor.
Yeah, I'm
believe
sorry,
me.
but you haven't got a tickle bone in your head. I'm sorry.
I got plenty of tickle bones.
I've never seen you laugh. Never.
I laugh.
Oh, yeah, once you laughed. At the wedding, you got hysterical, you laughed. That's right.
I laughed other times, too, but I don't laugh at tragedy. At tragedy, I cry when things are funny, and I laugh at tragedy, and I don't
Whoa. What are we arguing? What's the big fight? It's only a movie.
Arguing? I'm not arguing.
Let's forget about it. We ruined a whole evening. We saw a movie. Let's forget about it. Come on, let's have a cup of coffee.
Not ready yet. I haven't plugged it in.
All right, we'll let it heat up, and then that's it.
How can you sit there and laugh when that poor girl in that movie suffered the way she did?
Suffered. I'd like to suffer the way she did in a penthouse in Technicolor. That's suffering.
You know the trouble with you? You laugh because you don't know about suffering. Never once in your whole life have you suffered.
I never suffered.
You've had a bed of roses. That's what you've
Bed
had.
of roses.
So you don't understand about suffering.
I'll tell you about
Never
suffering.
once have you suffered.
You know what they used to call me as a kid? Suffer boy.
Oh,
That's right.
never have you suffered.
Suffer boy. That was my name. I'll tell you how I suffered. When I was a kid, I used to work after school. You
That's
understand?
not suffering.
Wait a minute. Wait. Then after that, I grew up and I still had to work after school.
That's not suffering.
Wait a minute. I'm coming to the suffering. We're going to get to the suffering.
Phone and get to the
Well,
suffering.
we're going to suffer right now. All right.
Suffer.
I met a girl.
Proceed.
We started going steady.
Continue.
Got engaged.
Go on.
Then we got married. Ah, wait! That's not... What is this craziness? Come on, stop it already. Saw a movie, let's forget about it. Come on, have a cup of coffee. Sure. Sugar. What are you crying about now? Will you tell me?
And I think of it. A little girl, 8 years old, thrown out of the house by a tyrannical stepfather, wandering from town to town, finally getting a job in a laundry.
That wasn't in the movie.
Movie. That's the story of my life.
Well, what are you bringing a thing like that up on?
That's why I know about suffering and you don't. Because when it comes to suffering, I've suffered. I know what it is to suffer. I've suffered from the heart. That's why I know. And you didn't have 1 ounce of compassion for that girl in the movie tonight. You didn't cry one tear.
Well, I did. I got news for you. I cried in that theater tonight.
I watched out of the corner of my eye, and you
I'm
didn't
telling
cry
you, I
once.
cried in that theater tonight.
When?
At the Bunny Rabbit cartoon.
You cried at that ridiculous cartoon about a rabbit.
What's the matter, rabbit's not a human being?
Some tragedy, that was.
Gee, when I think about it. Poor little bunny rabbit. Standing there with just about to eat his carrot. Then that lousy, rotten wolf there to come along. Took the carrot out of his head. And then they put the poor bunny rabbit in a pot with water. And all the squirrels and chipmunks were dancing around him. And then they lit the fire under the pot. And then, when he said, "What's cooking, Doc?"
Honestly, just honestly.
Well, it was more true to life than your moving picture, believe me.
That was true to life, and the movie about that girl wasn't?
That's right. That's right.
Name me one thing in that movie that wasn't true to life.
When the husband hit the wife.
You mean a husband never hits a wife?
No.
Not for any reason?
No.
Never does a husband hit a wife?
No.
There's no single solitary reason in the whole world that a husband would hit a wife for?
No.